Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've done a video, obviously. I will eventually do a video about having my baby and all that stuff. He's actually back there. Hopefully he doesn't start screaming because that would not be fun. Anyway, so I went to Starbucks because I needed to get out of the house. Absolutely needed to get out of the house. So I went to Starbucks and I got the drink I always get, and then I got the dragon fruit drink thing, mango dragon fruit, and I'm first gonna start with what I always get, and I just now realized that I didn't say decaf. Shoot. I don't drink coffee. It just gives me like really bad anxiety. Shoot diggity. But this is a caramel frappuccino with extra caramel made with coconut milk because I cannot have dairy. I am super allergic to dairy, so no dairy for me. Plus I think this little guy is sensitive to dairy. Like if I have chocolate, like a milk chocolate, I think he is sensitive to it as well. Most babies, by the way, are. Most babies can't really take lactose. And I'm just gonna sit here and chat. Oh, this is so good. But I have a feeling I'm gonna get real crazy with it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I've got some crazy bags going. My little guy's a month old now. I sleep, I just don't sleep a ton. And I have a feeling the coffee might affect him later on too. So I've seen a whole lot of like mukbang, is it mukbang, mukbang? I don't even know how to say it. But those kind of videos of people like going out and getting Starbucks drinks for a week's worth or something like that. And because I've been watching those, I've really wanted to try the the mango dragon fruit one, which is why I got that. And then I was just really wanting some of this. I don't get any frosting. No. Whipped cream, obviously, because that has dairy. But at the stores, they have whipped cream that doesn't have any dairy. So Starbucks, you need to get on the game of dairy-free whipped cream because I really like whipped cream. But anyway, as I was saying, ever since being a mom, I've gotten 3 new things. One is I sport a new perfume called Breast Milk and Spit Up. It's really awesome. You should go out and get some. And then I also have 2 new bags under my eyes. And I don't remember what the third one was. I'm losing my mind, literally. I think it's just sleep deprivation. The other day I forgot how to add. I was trying to figure out what time I could breast pump at. And I was trying to figure out like what time he finished eating in order to figure that out, because I'm supposed to breast pump 30 minutes to an hour after he finishes feeding. That way there's actually something in my boobs. I started feeding him at 7 o'clock. He ate for 13 minutes. Or no, I started feeding him at 7:03 and he fed for 13 minutes. And so I was trying to figure out what time that was when he finished. And I kept saying, okay, it was 7:13:06, because mentally I knew 13 plus 3 is 16, but for whatever reason my brain kept separating them and I kept thinking, okay, 13:06, and I kept stopping myself thinking, what? That's not a time. Finally I ended up figuring it out. I ended up figuring out that at 7:16 is when he stopped feeding. Oh geez, this is so good. So good. Alright, I'm gonna start trying this. Some people I hear put coconut milk in it, but I really don't like creamy drinks that originally should be more like a juice. That just freaks me out for some reason. That just for my brain, I cannot wrap my head around making something creamy that should be like a refresher. So dragon fruit, which another name for dragon fruit is pitaya, or pitaya. But I don't think that it has much of a flavor, so I'm interested to see if this actually even has much of a flavor. There's obviously dragon fruit bits in it, like at the top, but like I said, I don't really remember it having much of a flavor, so we'll see. But it's supposed to have mango, so I know that has a flavor. It's good. It's definitely refreshing. I might get this again sometime, but I don't really know. Why does it taste this way? The mango doesn't even taste really like mango. I mean, it does, sort of, but it tastes more like a lemonade. Is there lemonade in this? I have no idea if there's actually lemonade or anything in here. I don't know what's in here other than the mango and the dragon fruit, but I don't know about that one, guys. It's good. I like it, sort of. There's some drama going on around next or across the street. There's like cops and they're talking to a bunch of guys. Are any of you looky-loos? I love looking at like drama with cops and stuff, and I don't do it when I'm driving. I definitely do not want to be one of those people who like causes an accident from looking at an accident. Oh, I'm gonna get anxiety today. You can already tell because this is just too good. But anyway, with this one, it's good, it's tart, it's refreshing, it's sweet, but not like overpowering, although my sense of sweet obviously is pretty high. Like I like really sweet things. So some people might think this is a really, really sweet, but I don't think so. I think it's pretty refreshing. I'd like to know what's going on across the street. They look like they're laughing. But anyway, I like it. It's just, I was kind of expecting more of a fruity flavor, like more of a sweet mango flavor. It's a lot more tart than I thought it would be. Like more of like a lemonade. I don't know how anyone could put coconut milk in here and like it. Tart and the coconut milk making it a little bit creamy. Gross. No thanks. That sounds really nasty. It sounds like you're drinking yogurt, which I love yogurt, but not in certain flavors. This I would not want as a yogurt or even a yogurty drink or creamy drink of any sort. I've been momming it up. Oh. And not gonna lie, it's hard. I'm tired. But at the same time, it's getting easier, sort of. He's starting to get somewhat of a schedule, but it's still not a great schedule. I can't wait until he's 3 months old and sleeping through the night. But at the same time, I really don't want him to be 3 months old because he's so little and I want him to just stay little forever. He's so cute. What is your favorite drink at Starbucks? This has always been my favorite drink, which is really weird because I barely like caramel to begin with. Ooh, there's a lot of caramel down there. I like caramel, I just don't like go searching for it or anything. Things are also getting easier with my little guy because I took him to the doctor. He was having a really hard time. He just looked like he was in a lot of pain. Come to find out, he has acid reflux, which I was starting to think he probably did because he was just having all the signs and symptoms of it. Took him to the doctor and now he's on like a baby Zantac to help with his acidity in his stomach. And then I also found out that I was not eating enough, which I had a feeling I wasn't eating enough because when you have a baby and you're breastfeeding, man, you are stuck under that kid for hours. And if there's no one there to help you, you're stuck. You cannot move because not only are you feeding them, then you have to burp them, then they go to sleep on you, and then they don't want to be put down. So then you're just stuck there while they're sleeping, and then when they wake up, it starts all over again. You start breastfeeding them, you burp them, then they fall asleep, blah, blah, blah. I've been stuck under him for hours, many times, to the point where like I can't even go to the bathroom. So that's really annoying. Mama got a new car just before Mother's Day. My husband and I found a car. We got a Kia Sorento and I freaking love it. It is the best car ever. It had everything that I wanted, which was leather seats, a third row, which we don't absolutely need that third row. I just really wanted that for the amount of money that we were going to be paying. And plus, like, I have a bonus daughter. For those of you who don't know what a bonus daughter is, I mean stepdaughter, but I hate the name stepdaughter, so I call her my bonus daughter. She's older, she's 16. She actually got my car, my previous car, which when I bought that car, that car was also a killer amazing deal steal. Like, I bought that car when I was 21. It was $15,000 and it was an SUV. It was a small SUV. It was a Mercury Mariner. Had leather seats and it was like the premium package for that car, and it was just like the best deal that I could find, and I was so shocked that I got that, especially now, because when I went to go look for new cars this time around, it was really hard to find a car with leather seats that were like not way out of my price range. But anyway, so we got this car. It had the leather seats and then it had the third row, which I wanted in case we went on road trips with my bonus daughter and obviously with my little baby and then my husband and I. And since the little guy has to be in the center, doesn't have to, but that is the safest place in the car with for a baby, I wanted the third row in case like my bonus daughter decided to bring a friend or something, or she just wanted more room. She could go in the very back and just have a little bit more room. And then also we have a very large family, extended family, and I figure like if we were going somewhere with them, they could hop in the car, we could add 2 more people. So I really wanted the 3rd row for the amount of money that we were going to be spending. And then this car had so many bells and whistles that we didn't even realize until after we had purchased it, because we first tried out a car. We wanted to test drive it first, obviously, but the car that I actually wanted was in Glendale, which is like an hour and something minutes away, depending on traffic. And so there's still stuff going on across the street. We went and test drove it, and it was like the base model of this car, so there weren't a whole lot of bells and whistles. The only thing that I knew for sure that it had was a navigation, or at least a bigger display screen, because the car in the base model had like a really small screen, and I did not want that at all, because it was going to have a backup God, I'm losing my mind. A backup video? A backup camera. I was gonna have a backup camera. I knew that. I just wanted the bigger screen in order to see what was actually happening back there. So found out that the ones with the navigation system were the ones with the bigger screens. So I made sure that I got the one with the navigation system. Not that I necessarily need that. That was kind of just a bonus. I just really wanted the larger screen. My husband really wanted it to be bigger than my other car because he hated how small my car was, and it wasn't tiny by any means, but it was just a smaller SUV, and he hated how little horsepower it had. So even though it was a V6, it didn't have a whole lot of power. He really wanted something with more power, and this one totally has way more power than my other car does. It's just awesome. And then we have panoramic sunroof, the navigation system. It has like CarPlay, heated seats. That's a bonus. That wasn't something I was looking for, but it has that. And then it has the sensors on the side of the windows, all that fun little stuff. There's a bunch of little things that were definitely not something that we really cared about. It was just a bonus. So I actually don't think I'm going to finish this. This is sweet, but it's not a sweet flavor that I like. I don't necessarily love lemonade. I will drink lemonade, but this reminds me of lemonade. I do like their refresher, the Tazo teas or whatever it is. The hibiscus one, I really, really like that one. Love that one actually. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's just, I prefer caramel frappuccino. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this here. I'm going to go over to my parents' house, say hi to my dad, because my mom is in Madagascar right now, so can't say hi to her yet. Not until she comes back home. And the lighting is getting bad in this area because the sun is peeking out from somewhere, but it's still gloomy as heck. Yuck. Oh, the ugliest color car just rolled past me. Ew, it is like a rose gold, but it is not a pretty rose gold. Anyway, let me know if you like videos like this. I'm kind of really over the makeup scene of YouTube. I still watch a couple of people on YouTube who do beauty, but there's just so much drama that now I feel like their videos are all about the drama in the community or drama with somebody. And I do really love makeup, but I can't afford to buy any makeup right now. So I can't afford to try any makeup, and I do not have time to do makeup tutorials. This little guy takes up so much of my time. I absolutely do not have time for makeup tutorials, and I don't have the help that I need in order to do a makeup tutorial. With that being said, I am going to step away from the makeup scene for a little bit. I might throw in a couple of makeup videos that are really easy, but yeah, I have very little time these days. You should see how much laundry I have to do, and I don't have time for. Like, I can't fold any of them. I'm probably gonna gear this. Oh, the drama next door, or the drama across the street is ending. What a shame. I'm going to kind of step away from makeup a little bit and probably do more like food type videos. I have time to eat. sort of. Sometimes I forget to eat. Maybe once I start being able to do, see you guys, my brain is gone. Like, it's just gone. When I'm able to start working out, maybe I'll start doing some videos like that. I cannot work out yet. I have not gotten the okay from my midwife. And honestly, I'm so tired. I don't even think I'd be able to get a workout in at this point. Let me know if you like these kind of videos. If you do, let me know what types of videos you would want to see me doing. I'm a little bit limited on what I can do and places that I can go to eat because I am completely gluten-free and I'm not 100% dairy-free. Like, I'll still go and get a gluten-free donut, which will have a little bit of milk in it, but it's not to the point where I will like die if I have any. Which, like, if I had this as a normal drink with like the dairy, like using milk and stuff instead of coconut milk, I would I will one day tell you about the time where my friend got me a caramel frappuccino for my wedding, like the day of my wedding. She got it for me for the day of my wedding, and I will tell you that story. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see when I post another video. Maybe someday. Bye, guys.